This is the Gregory Maven 45. It's a streamlined, lighter weight alternative to those iconic Gregory Diva packs. It's built for those backpackers who want some load hauling capability, but they want some stripped down features. Now, it's not meant for those ounce counters, but at a weight of around 3 pounds, it can comfortably carry a heavy load. The features are really intuitive and the torso is actually adjustable, so you can dial it in for the perfect fit. Let's first talk about the Airlon suspension system. Any load hauling pack transfers the weight to your hips, where you can carry more of that weight more comfortably. And a lot of times that is a rigid frame. Sometimes the rigid frames can feel boxy and uncomfortable, and Gregory solved that problem here by utilizing a wishbone shaped frame. All around the outside, behind the scenes, around the perimeter of the pack, you have a lightweight yet rigid aluminum frame that comes together here in the middle of the pack and is kind of a wishbone style, so it's kind of skinny in through the bottom. What this does is when the weight of the pack is pushed down on the pack with gravity, it's really rigid and supports that weight, effectively transferring the load to your hips. But then as you move on the trail, as you're hiking, the pack can actually move with you. So it doesn't feel rigid, it doesn't feel boxy, and it does that at a pretty low weight. An iconic feature about a lot of Gregory packs is a lumbar pad that's really built out. When you cinch down that hip belt, it really sits on that natural shelf on the base of your back, and that helps to transfer the load even better and works with your body. Now, the hip belt is nice and padded, and all the mesh that they have in the back panel transitions really smoothly right into that hip belt, so you don't have a lot of places where hot spots can occur. A pack that doesn't fit well won't be comfortable, so what they've done is included a completely adjustable torso here. This pack comes in 2 sizes. I have a 16.5-inch torso, so the small medium fits me well. All you have to do to adjust that torso length is break the Velcro, move that up and down to your preferred height, and then cinch it down. You've got load lifters to help in that too, an adjustable sternum strap, and then obviously an adjustable hip belt. Now, back behind your back, you've got a couple of different materials that keep it really breathable. You can see I can actually put my hand completely behind that back panel. So that means you've got plenty of ventilation to keep you cool on the trail. The foam that's right behind your back is nice and squishy and comfortable, moves with you, but they have a different density of foam behind that to give a little bit more rigidity. And then there's all kinds of cutouts in that foam to maintain a lot of ventilation. While we're on the back, I want to point out the nice big lid pocket here. You have access into gear that you don't want to get lost in the rest of your pack. And you also have a shallow pocket here that you can store keys. There's even a key clip on the inside there. Down here on the bottom, you have really big hip belt pockets. This one is a little bit more durable of a material. You can store something like a phone in there. And then the other side is actually mesh, so it's nice and stretchy. There's even a sunglass stow right here on the front. So if you're hiking through trees and in sun, you can easily take off your sunglasses and store them right on the front. I'm going to turn the pack around and just talk about all the other pockets. This is a pretty streamlined pack, but you do have stretchy side pockets for water bottles, plenty of compression here, so if you don't have this packed out completely, you can make it a much smaller pack. You can also do that with the floating lid. Now, I have this packed out pretty well, but this lid can move up even more if you want to store gear underneath of it, something like a lightweight sleeping pad. You can actually remove it completely if you want to store it at home for a quick overnight, or if you want to save a little bit more weight. Now, this is a true top-loading pack. You really just have access into the main body from the top and through a lower sleeping bag compartment. It's really easy to get into all the gear in the top, and I found the access just super easy to open that and access all your gear. And you've got a spot for a hydration reservoir that you can route the hose out through the top. Not all smaller, lighter weight packs have bottom access, but it's something I really appreciate about this pack. You can really just open up the whole bottom there and access your sleeping bag or whatever else you have. And there's also 2 compression straps. You can store extra gear there or just compress the bottom of the pack. Now right here on the front, you have a nice big stretchy stash pocket. And a bonus feature is that you get an included rain cover. The rain cover is completely made for the pack and it fits it really well. It's in its own zippered pocket there, so if you know it's not going to rain that weekend, you can keep it at home, save a little bit of weight, and still be able to store some items in there. A couple of last quick features. You have some bungees for trekking poles, a tool loop down here, and plenty of places on the outside to store extra gear. If you need to utilize every inch of this pack, you can really build it out. But if you want to strip it down and just go out for a quick overnight, you can take some of those features out. Overall, it's a simple, streamlined pack. With Gregory's heritage of building comfortable, functional packs, you know that this is going to carry the weight on the trail without slowing you down. It's the Gregory Maven 45. Thanks for watching. If you have additional questions about the gear you just saw, please feel free to visit backcountryedge.com and get in touch with me or one of our other gear specialists. We also have technical specs about that gear on the product pages of our website, and oftentimes we have bonus videos. If you like our channel, please subscribe.